So this is day 4, the final day. I thought I would give you a little tour of the hostel that I was staying in because I've never actually included this footage in any of the rest of the vlog. So this is the bathroom area. So you've got like obviously the shared bathroom, you've got the different toilets, and then there's 3 showers, mirrors and everything like that. Very spacious as well. Coming out of the bathroom, we have the main corridor which takes us down to the main accommodation room. Through that door is like the living area where you have breakfast, there's sofas, and kind of it's decorated quite nicely with some plants and stuff like that. And this was the bedroom. There was 14 beds in total, but it was actually quite quiet when I was there, so there was only 2 of us staying, which was just great. And this is it from outside with Snowdonia just in the background there. It is also on the slate path as well. Good morning. So today is the final day before I head back. Just leaving the hostel now, and we're actually going to go to Anglesey, which is just down by the coast. So come with me and we will take you there. Don't mind my broken window. Hello, so we are out. Hello, so we're at South Stack Lighthouse and Island. I never actually realised you could actually go up the lighthouse itself, so I'm probably actually going to do that. It says it only costs a tenner. It's literally just open because when I got here like 2 minutes ago it was closed, and now it's open, which is great. So we're going to make our way down. You can you just go through here. I've literally just parked over in the car park. You can go down here. Look at this. Cash only on the island, and we've got the instructions and everything, obviously, to be safe. There we go. You can just make your way down this little path here that does seem to be covered in like what looks like dog poo, but you never know, I could be wrong. It is a little bit overcast today, and it is trying to rain. Obviously I'm guessing this is what they call the typical Welsh weather. Obviously I'm a Cumbrian lad anyway, so I'm used to a little bit of rain, so hopefully it doesn't. Oh my god, look at those cliffs. Oh wow, they look stunning. Oh, this is beautiful. Let me have a little wander down here. You can see the waves over in the distance as well. So those waves in the distance that I mentioned, as you can kind of see just on the right hand side, they are actually 2 tides meeting, which then creates the waves, but actually the waves kind of die off by the time they actually hit shore because they've actually already kind of wasted their energy. There's quite a lot of photographers and bird watchers just behind me. Further up the hill there is the visitor centre, the RSPV visitor centre as well, so quite a lot of people come out here to see the birds. Oi, not those sort of birds. Somebody else just eat. So we make our way down these steps, and then we come to another notice, a visitor's notice, and then we just bypass the visitor's notice, and then we have this gorgeous bridge which crosses over the sea and connects the 2 islands together. And there's the lighthouse just in the distance there. So downstairs in the lighthouse there is this room that kind of has like the old equipment that I think they used to use. I don't think it's actually used anymore. I could be wrong, and then there's kind of like posters that tell you about the history of the lighthouse as well, which is actually quite interesting. Inside, I believe what is the engine room of the actual lighthouse. The lighthouse is actually above us and just through this door. So we're gonna go through the tunnel. Yeah, this is the engine house. There's plans of the dwelling and everything here. There's information about its natural beauty and the history and pretty much about its lifespan so far. Quite interesting, excited to go up because I've never actually been into a lighthouse. I've been to quite a few outside, not just in the UK but abroad, Madeira, Spain, etc. Now Wales, but never actually been into one, which is quite exciting. There's like decommissioned equipment here as well, so you've got like batteries and stuff like that, which is like crazy.
What's your head?
Oh, sugar. So at the top there's a guy that talks you through the history, and at this moment he was telling us about that there used to be 27 people that lived in the lighthouse at once, before it was actually connected to the other island, before they built the bridge, and that the school kids used to have to walk 40 minutes all the way up those steps, which is 410 steps I believe, and then right across the Heather to school really, and he was the one that was telling us about the two tides as well, which was actually quite interesting. Very lovely guy, so I would definitely recommend doing it. Like I say, there's not many lighthouses that I've been in because most of them don't actually let you in, but it was definitely educational and I definitely would do it again.
Welsh is easier than Polish. It's words are very hard.
Hello, so I went into the lighthouse. I've just been up onto like this rocky hill and managed to get some shots on my drone. I didn't get too close, one because it is quite windy, and two, there is also a lot of birds around, so I also didn't want to disturb those as well. There is also a helipad down by the lighthouse. I should have really just took off from there, but I wasn't actually sure if I was allowed to. But yeah, now on to the next location, which I'm not entirely sure is where, so I'm gonna have a look on the map and then kind of decide from there where to go. It's after 12 o'clock, it's about 1 actually, it's probably about 1 o'clock, so I might go somewhere, get a bit of something to eat possibly, or I might just wait till this evening, but I know I want to go to RAF Valley and hopefully see some RAF planes and jets and stuff take off from there, because it is a big base and there's like a viewing area. And then just kind of make my way back into England.
So I did pop to RAF Valley, but I didn't stay very long, probably about 20 minutes to half an hour or so, watched a little bit of the flight. And then after this, I decided to travel back home to the north of England. I was stopping off at Manchester again on the way back home. So it was about 2 hours or so back to the north.
Friend to light the way when the world starts to unfold. Through all the ups and downs, the highs and lows we share, we'll stick together, ride or die. Let's show we really care.